get into the archives, I think. Or just I start looking. Yeah, no, we definitely haven't been in here. I do see those guys up there, but I'm just gonna leave them be until they attack me. See what's in here. Oh great, one of those guys are fucking here. Of course they are. Okay, that makes things a bit more interesting around here, doesn't it? I was wondering why that was in the middle of the fucking room. I was literally in the back of my mind, like, man, this looks fucking suspicious. Reason for that. Some of the please, you know, fucking attacked. Oh my god, okay, Jesus Christ. At least they give me some extra stuff when I die. I don't think I even dropped anything anyway. Okay, now I'm never gonna fucking trust these things again. Okay, here's a doorway. Okay, please don't spawn anyone, then thank you. Luckily, I can levitate out clean. Okay, time to go through all these rooms and see what's in here. We got a TV. Hey, we get another one of these.
TV! Let's watch Donkeys in Space!
Donkeys in Space?
It's not safe!
But Star Captain here!
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I poke it with a stick?
Okay.
Touch the butt.
Bureau rule number 74. Always be suspicious of things that weren't there before.
What?
Okay, that's pretty good. And then they both die.
Looks safe to me.
Dockers in space!
Donkeys in space.
Wait! It's not even plugged in!
Okay. And both the children then died. There was something in here. I was gonna say there's like literally nothing in here, but there was a note. Alright, now the events are showing up. Oh, that's going up the stairs, of course it is. Knows how to use stairs. And of course I can't get into that one because that's level 6 clearance, which I don't have. I can get into here though. Only this near. And it just gave me material. Kind of useful, but I was hoping for something a little more interesting. Oh, full on weapon mods. Okay, gotta start clearing these out then. Yeah, get rid of that. Okay, slowly clearing this out. Just kind of getting rid of the ones that I'm not gonna use at all. That. And I'll get rid of the common ones as well. And I'll just, yeah, I'm gonna probably need to clear these out as well. Okay, that's also cleared out those, so yay. That helps a bit, but there's also something over here. More notes, yay. Oh, you're over here. Okay, of course you are. Become like Metal Gear Solid and turn the box around. Oof, that's unfortunate for that dude. Unpin ya. There you go. Okay, here we go. Now we can. We got some abilities working. Holy shit, that was a massive thunder. Okay, Pretty sure that just got picked up on my mic. I thought that was in the game for a second. I was like, holy hell, what? No. Why is it making that noise? But, uh-oh, that also means we got a thunderstorm today, which could mean we have our power go out at some point. Hopefully I won't lose the power, which means I'll lose my recording, but... Anyway, yeah, now we need to go all the way back to... here.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall, CIA spy shit.
Okay,
God.
I got jukebox. Token? Okay. Also, hi.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record.
Of course.
Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived.
Of course,
Come to think of it, the song should have brought him back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Okay, awesome, I guess. Well, and we can talk to you about a bunch of things, so let's start from the top.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a workplace like this without its tensions. Good or otherwise.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
Good question.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. How fun.
Good for you.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it? Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Yeah, I didn't want to know either, but now we do.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I think we need to have a chat with her then. Because that is definitely odd behavior. Definitely from Marshall.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Well, jukebox tokens can be constructed at control points or in through Bureau alerts, board countermeasures, and expeditions. Oh, okay, cool.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing inventory.
Have we gone? No, I hadn't actually gone in here. Another alarm from lightning strike. That's interesting and all, but I got better things to do. Like get more notes. Oh, this is the jukebox here. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I guess let's see where this takes us. Oh, and take Expedition and Corey Site Bay to earn mods. Complete each of the 4 objectives. We'll dismantle the formation to reveal the rewards waiting inside. Huh, okay, interesting. So it's just like, extra challenges if we want to do them. Okay, not interested then. Not really.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security.
Oh, we hadn't
I'm
listened
making
to
a
this
formal
one before.
security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
There's a few people hanging out here. Although, one of them is kind of losing it back here. You good? You need a hand? Yeah, I can imagine this has been kind of tough on everybody.
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
Fuck, if they're in there, we go around that way. No. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stahl, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the Hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the Hiss to get them. Could you find him for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay Hiss.
Okay, we got like another mission.
I have to go.
Definitely
too.
racking up all
You're not
these
the only one who's busy, you know.
side missions, Jesus Christ. But maybe I should stop, you know, avoiding, you know, the main thing at hand, which is my brother.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange.
Where is he?
Darling created.
Maybe I just gotta grab this note. And this one. You know, isn't he supposed to be here or something? Or did he go running off? Please don't tell me he's gone running off to try and find me. I guess. We had to go fucking find him.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
Let me guess.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. Okay, so we didn't miss him. Okay, good. Because I was gonna say, if I had to go on a fucking goose chase on this, I am gonna be pissed. Anyway, we gotta have a quick chat with you, because
Hi, Jesse.
you always gotta have a few things to ask you, which we don't actually this time. Usually after
I
each
should be
chapter,
going.
we usually have a few
Enjoy
things
your
to ask
data.
her, but guess not this
Oh,
time.
I will.
You need something?
Oh, I missed a file back here. Oh my god, there's gonna be... God. Okay, before we go see our brother, might need to go through some of these notes, because, my god, I've collected up quite a bunch of them. Okay, linguistics ability. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between the repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities has been observed. Was the purpose of this repeated string of words? Is how the hiss corrupts individuals? The chant provide a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Okay. Speech analysis. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps the incantation is an effort to express their resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be a difference if the incantation was recited in a different language? Most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these ways to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss is referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity possibly all non-hiss life wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is possibly the hiss stating how they write here, or an indication of its age. There is a clear intention in the words, dismissing the incantation as nonsense. Some of my colleagues recommend as beyond the idiotic. Timeline of events. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns is in hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present. I cannot be bothered reading all that, but yeah. Just more stuff on the hiss. ADOE rising frequency, so yeah, it says from 2010 and 2015 we responded to blank ADOEs. Perhaps note that we only responded to blank between 1995 and 2005. So yeah, talking about how frequent they become over the years. Altered item behavior changes. Recently there has been some alarming changes in behavior and altered effect in 2 altered items in this panopticon. Blink and the Blink have become much more aggressive, with entirely new effects manifesting for no discernible reason. Interesting. And then, yeah, it's just talking about them investigating it and about handling it. America Overnight results. The America Overnight program was operated successfully for over blank years. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered material by allowing civilians to call in and report their experiences with the paranatural. In fact, America Overnight led the Bureau of Blink and Blink in its first years of operation alone. In this report, the investigating sector have catalogued and categorized each episode of America Overnight that's resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help the AWE occurrence analysis. Results of Night Springs have also been catalogued in a separate report. The plot thickens. Fucking Night Springs of all things, eh? Okay. Because, yeah, we saw... Well, I haven't played the second Alan Wake game, but... At least with the first one, we watched a lot of the episodes of Night Springs. Very interesting. Okay, Dylan Faden observation. Okay, 9:30 a.m. breakfast is brought in. 11:54 a.m. gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57 asks for television to be turned on. Staff do so. 12 p.m. lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. 12:02 eats lunch. 2:38 p.m. uses toilet. 4:03 p.m. begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to the noise from the television. Probably why he wanted the TV on. 4:07 p.m. becomes upset. Throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09 sedated. Crew clean the cell. Television is turned off. 6:12 p.m. comes to ask for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. Okay, television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. And 6:16 p.m. sleeps with a question mark. Okay, mold autopsy. Cease was a blank-year-old, blank with no significant past medical history. Subjects was brought in after being discovered in an active threshold, an early state that decay that is characteristically fungal based in its appearance. During the autopsy, the cadaver pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold. To an extent, the medical staff were forced to put a decontamination suits. Seizure was also hindered by anomalies such as the cease's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not purportedly caused by trapped gases. Routine samples as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill were successfully extracted. However, the rapid retrogression outside the host's body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Okay, so yeah, that's probably why we don't need or shouldn't eat the mold, because mold is bad. Okay, Panopticon methods proposal. In this proposal, I'd like to explore the matter of containment policy. When an altered item enters the owner's house, we thoroughly investigate any possible combination of actions, or words, or material that prevent the item from applying its altered effect. However, I work with these entities every day and have a good reason to believe that a less convoluted form of containment is possible. The items crave blank. If we initiate a series of blank, phrasing the items or perhaps incorporating their image into pieces of blank that could be visited throughout the bureau, I believe the altered items would behave without needing to resort to blank or blank, which would only lead to the items feeling mistreated. Treat them like criminals, we can't be surprised when they try to escape. And if they require, do it by violent needs, you know. Ooh, Salvador's ID. Because yeah, I would have picked it up when I had to deal with him. concealed threshold account. Threshold will affect blank manifested in the containment sector, appeared in the area during killing many, did a rescue operation. A sheer amount of blank made the expedition impossible. Area was sealed off, the department was relocated, and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized the threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension. Okay, interesting, but also a television proposal. Based on the success of America Overnight, we'd like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment. In order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. We can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts. Presented as fiction, the events that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs. It's been off the air for a few years now. I'm assuming this is kind of happening around the same time as the first Alan Wake game, because that's when we started seeing the episode, so very interesting. It's kind of cool to be able to see like some of the crossover stuff that I have, because I kind of already knew going into this that these Control and Alan Wake would have a shared universe, so... Anyway, mold threshold. So you want to know how my mold research is going on, Casper? Here it is. And it's all boring shit. You guys can pause and read, I do not care for it. Okay, iron dissertations. Okay, so yeah, it's just talking about all the items and object powers. Kind of already stuff that's been gone over already, so... threshold utility... Counter essay. Dr. Downey's recently penned essay titled Blank contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau. The mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions, and in life forms are using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. The blank creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose. Structures that they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. Mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into blank. Yes, admittedly, the application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Yeah, we'll see where the challenges got us, because it's kind of screwed over the entire thing. Okay, so yeah, we have the TV here, which we just got. Okay, we got glue procedures. Oh, see, whoa, okay, so we got a few of these. No unique procedures. Physical contact renders the subject dizzy and disoriented, with some report feeling an unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in blank handlers. Okay, so don't touch it then. Got it. But we also got mannequins. The item was last owned by Madame Blank, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated to Blank, Maine for reasons unknown. With it came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her house in the short years she spent in Blank. After her death, and it's blanked out as to her cause, The state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized with various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of national periodicals. The items were quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. Okay, so don't mess with the mannequins. What is it with these games of fucking mannequins? Okay, so picnic basket. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data. Some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. Exercise unfortunately resulted in blank. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. The item provides a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Okay, postbox. Called Jasper's Postbox. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing. Soon after, the communication department intercepted multiple phone calls to the local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. Horrified dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Various variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. I was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous, given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. Interesting. Okay, Pram. Item produces smoke incessantly. Smoke density varies. Smoke is generated without apparent fire or ignition source. Interesting. Incident in Paris in 1979 brought the Pram to the attention of the Bureau. Smoke filled an antique store where the Pram was being sold, killing the shop's owner. Update. Detailed reports of the events leading to the item's discovery were destroyed in an incident in the Panopticon. Interviews with living witnesses were reperformed at the order of the Archives and Records Chief. Okay. Then onto the refrigerator. Okay, this is like an interview thing. Hey, can you tell us why you left the building that day? LM. I was running out to get eggs. There was this corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Dio wouldn't be gone long. Drawn on the table when I left. He had his crayons out, happy. Building came down when I was a block away. Ran back and started digging. City workers found Mikey later, beside the fridge. Drawers hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fallen, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? God, that is fucking sad and depressing. He kept the refrigerator out of the accident? Why? Still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then, yeah. grief does some scary stuff to a person. And I can't imagine the shit they were going through, especially losing a child. Why did he sell the fridge with his son's drawing still on it? They'd gone stuck to it or something. Thought about cutting them off with the magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know. Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? Okay, so that's all the case file was done. Clog complaint. Gross blockage down in the water system is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Artie keep yelling nonsense at it? Acts like he can understand him. Of course he acts like we can understand him. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. Go try out a new dry cleaner. Extreme strength. Yeah, if you see what we had to deal with, then yeah, I don't blame Artie for yelling at it, because it's definitely something. Okay, Underhill checking in. Hello, Rhea. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Something back into the life of the FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She is a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two can be very good on project together. Can learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. Sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper. Okay, work chat plane parts. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know the airplane we brought in? Like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual part of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. Had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. That's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. Oh god. I feel bad for the guy who had to do that, cause my god. But that is it. Thank fucking Christ. Yeah, it's just cutscenes left. Okay, I think... Okay, that is enough reading for this chapter, that's for sure. But we need to go to... upstairs, they said. Oh, is it? Okay, we haven't been in here. Oh yay, more notes! I missed it. Great. Anything else I'm missing? One of these things. I'll grab it. Gives me a mod.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Great. Maybe I can get back to my office soon. I miss having a door to close on people.
I think you're gonna have to endure the inconvenience a little longer.
And I'm missing stuff up here. Have I missed all this stuff? I thought I would have explored this place thoroughly by now. Yeah, god, I am missing a lot then. Okay, I am assuming that is where I need to be.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
I heard some rangers saying you saved them.
Holy mother of
All right,
post-it
but still,
notes.
a security guard leading rangers?
You guys
I don't
seen
know if
this
I like
shit?
taking orders from a mall.
Oh, someone definitely liked their post-it notes. I'll just pinch these.
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the director's brother. Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
Hey, do you really want to be saying that in front of me? Dude? Cal? Yeah, I did think so. other note, because of course there is. I'm just kind of still looking around. There's so much more shit up here than I thought there was going to be. So I don't know how I managed to miss all this. Hi. Why are you just staring at the radio? Okay, there, you can now enjoy it. There's a couple of guards over here. Okay, maybe this is where they're keeping him? Okay, let's go speak to our brother finally. I think I've held off long enough, right?
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time.
This is kind of worrisome, especially if he's starting to become a hiss, then yeah, we kind of fucked if that's the case.
You've always been new you. You want this to be true. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me? Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new
Here it goes.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person.
Great. That's
always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them.
Yeah, just
they
like everyone else.
Sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in, you've always been here! The only truth! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orangeville!
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found...
nothing.
They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, Baby, yeah. Just plastic. So
Can you please
safe.
never quote
Nothing
Justin
to
Bieber
worry
again?
about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau.
Yeah,
The
we've
hiss
already
is the
kinda
better
seen it.
option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into. Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself. I'll go. But only to look for this light projector. You can
Also to
help
find
me.
the truth.
We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunders come
Okay,
to
well, I've
stir
now
you.
got
Happiness
there's
comes
level
with
6.
light, yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here. Dylan,
Okay, can we ask him some questions?
can we
or-
talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Okay, not exactly
to a
what I was
good
hoping
start.
to talk about.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary. Before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure. What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunders come to stir
Okay,
you.
interesting
Happiness
chat.
comes with
Well,
light,
I think
it's
I'll
the
leave
yellow
you
and red
be
in the eye.
then.
Through a mirror, the inverted is.
Be careful down there. We don't want to have to come save you. Seriously.
I finished synthesizing the samples.
Oh, hell yeah. So what did you find?
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
So you promise I won't end up walking around covered in mold?
Ugh, the pill will prevent any biological infection by the mold.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
It's not the worst thing we've done since we got here.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Okay, well, we got a few things to talk to you about.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see.
Nothing's
Although
ever
that's not the whole
temporary
truth.
here.
I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor.
And she also has a thing for
That
Darling.
explains a lot. The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
Oh god, are we gonna
Never
see
thought
it?
the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Yeah, I get the feeling that we're gonna find this, blooming stage, so... Yeah, let's get to it, I guess.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Because, yeah, I just literally had a thought of, like, oh, I wonder if... Because we couldn't go here before. Because it wouldn't let me. Because anytime I touch this purple shit, it would kill me. Now, I can. Okay, well, I'm assuming there's a button somewhere for the elevator. Oh, there we go. Take the slow way down. Now I got this awesome levitating powers. These guys are okay, wow, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, well, now to get all of this. Out of the way. Okay, there was literally nothing in here. Nope, gamers don't look up. Okay, more notes. Balloon supplement. And also a couple of things, maybe? Yep, there we go. Ooh, 2 mods. Must be my birthday. Okay, well, anyway, there is another door over here.
Oh, God. The further I go, the worse it smells.
I'll just leave that guy, because he's just chilling. You good? Oh, there's more of them. Ow. Oh, come on.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note
Didn't even know there was a
7.25.
thing here.
Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Oh no. Sounds like he may have turned into one of these more people. That's one dealt with. Okay, that's kind of weird. Don't know if that was a bug or a feature. And he just spawned back in. I mean, you're just gonna run past you guys. Down. Slowly shambling. Oh, there's something hidden behind here. Just making sure I didn't miss anything, because I'm gonna see if I can find any more of those tapes. If I missed any. Okay, what is down here? Not a whole lot. Oh, there's a thing here. And a note. I knew there was going to be one somewhere here. Okay, there's a couple of... 3 guys down here. Okay, let's do it, I guess. Doing all that much. One over there is just kind of standing there staring at me. Okay, that cleared them out. Oh great, fucking mannequins again. They're kind of, all over the place in the walls and everything. Really hope they don't start attacking me at some point. Ooh, a thing. Let me listen to a tape.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7.
God no, not 6, 7.
Still in the threshold. Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's.
Yeah, well now he's turning into mold.
Ollie, what'd you find now?
Yeah, sounds like he ate some of the mold, as expected. Okay, oh, this is a control point. Okay, well, at least we got that now. Okay, well, guess we go down further. Okay, there we go. Got a bad feeling about this.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Oh yeah, nominated for! Holy mother of God.
Not pretty.
Yeah. Well, that's one way to get protection of the source. This, I guess. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely stopping me from hiding. Ow! Do you fucking mind? That hurt. It was like nearly one shot. Yeah, I can definitely see why they have the control point there now. Well, that didn't last too long, did it? That's what she said. Yeah, I need this. Use these. Ow. They love triple teaming me. But yeah, those ball things seem to be the way to go. Damn, I was doing so well too. Different attack, he's getting so much more aggressive. Holy shit. Fucking died. Like that. Okay, I think I might start upgrading some stuff, because y'all know this boss battle is kind of taking a while, so what I'm gonna do is I'll probably do more launch damage. And then do more energy. And yeah, I have enough for one more. Oh, sure, I'll do levitation. Oh, that was not enough to level that up. Okay, never mind. Okay, but yeah, I don't have enough to do any of that either, because I've died so much that I've lost a lot of my points, so.
Is that the source?
Okay, you know how, if you've done enough
kind of
die to the boss multiple times, and yeah. Okay.
Nope. Not really.
Yeah, that happens when you start blocking the fucking dialogue that you cannot fucking skip. It is annoying. Yeah, I've got the pants down. Not that one. That one's so fucking hard to avoid. Great. I also did that. Ow. You fuck off with that attack, Jesus Christ. Wait, did I just get rid of one of his arms? I can get rid of its arms, because one of them is the one that does the quick succession of the missile thing, because I really need to fucking get rid of that one. So yeah,
Is that
I
the
might
source?
try and work on getting rid of those then.
Kinda pretty.
Right, I need to get rid of. That'd be annoying.
Nope. Not right.
That's the strategy to do it. God, I definitely had it, but now I know what I can do to defeat it.
It's not.
Oh my god, I'm getting so patient that I forgot to do that. Okay, they do actually drop health, which is actually handy. At least the why did I? Do that. I was so close to, but I kept on doing attack after attack. I didn't find an opening.
Nope. Not really.
So maybe I can do it later. Aim at it, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I need to take a break from this because this is annoying the shit out of me, so I think I'm just gonna go and do some of the other quests until I cool off, because Jesus fucking Christ, that boss battle is fucking annoying. Now, yeah, we'll... Okay, now we should be able to get across here. Can. Hell yeah. There had to be a way to get across here. Okay, that usually means there's...
What the fuck is that?
Oh yay! Another boss battle! It just came from one to go to another. Jesus Christ, okay.
It's making more clocks?
I was giving myself a break from a boss battle. I didn't want to come to another one, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm assuming. Let me attack the heart. I'm assuming that's a sweet point. assuming it goes around. Yeah, so it's gonna go. Okay, so I'll set myself back up over here then. Okay, this one seems to be relatively easy. It's just patience. Okay, here we go. Wait for it. Here we go here. Wish I could pull it more quickly. Blocks. Oh great, more exploding guys. Best idea for me, but okay, back around here. Oh, they can easily just kill it for me. A couple of these guys. Okay, easy. Jesus Christ, that was a bit of a Ow, that killed me. God damn it. Those big ones seem to do quite a bit of damage. This one. I don't want to aim at things. I want to aim at that. Guess I'll go this way. Or not. Where are you going? I thought you came out that way, so. Dodge that, god damn it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and do this clock instead. It doesn't seem to like coming over here. Okay, yeah, not the time to be doing that. Okay, come on. Okay, going that way. Come on, I know you want to. That's wide. Okay, we're nearly there. You keep an eye out for any enemies like those. I gotta throw a body at it! Hell yeah!
That must be the altered item.
Okay, that one was actually pretty easy. And it has boosted my confidence a little bit. After that last boss battle, that left me with a bit of a sour note. Sour anything. Ooh, it looks like I need to head over to there. I wonder what the anchor will give us now. And maybe it can help with defeating that fucking plant monstrosity. Where are we gonna fit this in our pocket? Like, holy shit. It's massive.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Or not. Just gonna... Okay, I guess I just contained it. Right, we go into here, because yeah, we need to get into that room. Which we're gonna need a level 6, which we now have level 6, so... Yay. Oh, hi. Damn it. Take that instead. Fuck you for killing me. Okay, so we got a note. I got a new mission from that. Okay. What one was that? Okay, I might just read through the ones I got anyway. To whom it may concern, in case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. Office is unusable now. We're working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me. Okay, so now we know what the sticky note thing was. Yeah, that must have been the one that I had come across before. Oh yeah, this is for the anchor. And generates a blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically blank horizontal feet and blank vertical feet from the blank of the anchor. Okay, interesting. Okay, and then there's a balloon. Iron was used in the children's ward of a local hospital in blank. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of the program called Blank, meant to comfort the sick children, were noticeably attracted to the item. Probably jumped at the item, licking it when they could. Okay, you were saying it was attractive, I thought... like with some of their toys, they start just pumping it. Children claimed the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One child described the song as singing. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead. No, not the puppos. Dark substance leaking from their blank. Hospital staff called local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents intercepted this call and arrived at the scene within blank hours. Item was taken for evaluation along with the remains of the dogs. God, the poor doggies! They didn't deserve that. Okay, mirror supplement. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated sudden rise in disappearances in Blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in a local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Clarified that the case of Mrs. Blank has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction is past. Okay, picnic basket. Iron came to Bureau's attention through several news reports in which a family was harassed by animals during a picnic in the Blank National Park. Family fled the scene with the baskets. Witnesses report seeing the family chased by the following species of animal, which has all been eradicated. Redacted, I should say. Family eventually abandoned the basket, at which point the animals remained with it for an unknown length of time. Agents required the item for the park's lost and found officers. Okay. It's cool and all, but that must have been one of these. Yeah. Pope's promotion. The Darling has personally recommended Miss Pope for a promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters. Well, breakthroughs resulting. Yeah, okay. Recommendation. Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and a quick grasp of paranormal concepts. She is professional and diligent, though some of her co-workers complain of social disinterest. The review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Miss Pope to a position of research specialist. Good on you, Pope. Okay, collective unconsciousness. Collective unconsciousness is defined as a form of yada yada. Okay, nothing very interesting in that one. Power utility. Objects of power are unique and they're capable to grant certain individuals power-natural abilities. Call these individuals power utilitarians, which is kind of information we already know. Technological restrictions. Also imposes certain limitations on our Bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. Oldest House does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the Oldest House, even those are often unreliable. And if the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the Oldest House to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become acceptables for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. One technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in the pockets while entering the Oldest House. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, anyway, we can now move on from that. Finally get into here. Prime Candidate Program. Yep, thank you. Just be unlocked. Of course, we gotta
define new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
That's us. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Big guy. No, never mind. He knocked out. Find the hell sphere, wherever that is. Stop it. kill these guys a bit more easily. Oh, down here. Oh, hi there. Don't mind if I just kill you with your friend. Sounds of it, there are definitely something more around. Yep, got it. And that's it. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at what the shelter brings us. Some goodies. Ooh, okay, a weapon mod. And that is it. Stuff over here. Okay, a couple of things. I'll definitely take those. Just gotta check to make sure there isn't any peepers or anything. Nope. Is it going to close cases? Okay, so yeah, that just goes to... oh great, it's one of these shows again, yay!
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't touch and don't dream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids, let's join the Threshold Kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
Yeah, no thanks.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
You crushed, dude.
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
No interruptions!
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
Like me. These episodes are getting more and more unhinged. I swear to God.
What if I don't want the big chair?
That is a big chair, right, though.
What if I don't want the big chair?
Shut up.
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
yeah, these are getting progressively worse and more terrifying. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up canceling the show at some point. Also, Bright Falls. That sounds familiar. Hold on, I need to read this one. Bright Falls. Unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake. The OVA resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, created an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Oh, so that explains the events of Alan Wake and why, all the shit started happening and, like, Alan got trapped by the darkness and everything. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigation, was alerted on September 13th by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker. I think I remember Breaker, and he was a fucking asshole. That an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, nice, his agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff in Bright Falls. It's nice to kind of hear about these characters after the events of the first game. Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were concluded. Referred to 1970s Thomas Zane and of Odin and Tor. Alan Wake was believed to blank investigator. Eyewitnesses reports highlight an old light switch. Wait, the light switch was an object of power? Huh. Okay. The plot fucking thickens. Yeah, that blank missing. Yeah, because Alan still has that, if I remember correctly. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but nobody was recovered in the search. Yeah, because he took Alice's place, if I remember correctly. So, I just had a thought, because the darkness creatures we had, they had a similar kind of aura around them, like our Hiss people. Are they like a variant of the Hiss of some sort? Although, yeah, because they would have to be a variant of some kind, because although they were, they usually had like a shadow thing over them, instead of the red aura thing we have with the Hiss, so, but do share a lot of similarities, right? Okay. I'm definitely liking how we're getting little tidbits of the Alan Wake universe and how it ties into this one. Man, it's giving me all sorts of theories now. Oh, P6. Don't mind if I do.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. Wishing won't change things.
No, it won't.
Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well, once we catch up with her. But the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress.
Yeah, and who's to blame to put him under that stress, you know?
It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Is that why Marshall goes down to the quarry? Because of Robert? Another one, transcript. There's also another one over here. Oh my god, there's so much reading. Victim autopsy. Okay, no, you piqued my interest now. Okay. Subject was alone during the outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can you see where I am? Why did you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. Don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I'll dig you out of my brains if it means getting rid of you. Don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase "fuck off" numerous times before it was stated as 1753. Yeah, I think that has to do with Polaris. Because she tried to talk to him. In the victim autopsy. Agent killed during blank involving blank code name P6. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck, extensive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions, fractures of the spinal cord, avulsion, fracture of the third and 3/10 ribs, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations and contusions, dislocation of the left and right elbow, dislocation of the left and right knee. To examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when Blink was contorted through his bike. Jesus Christ. That was a slight bit of an overkill then. This is P7 there.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Oh, I'm supposed to be in here anyway. Okay, I didn't realize it selected the main mission again, but oh, well, we're in the same area. Very interesting. Oh, I got a new outfit. Oh my god, finally! After all this time, we got a new one.
All the times I felt paranoid. I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Oh, we got another thing.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jessie?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe? In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink?
Jesus, lady,
Did that make you
one question
uncomfortable?
at a time.
No, that's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. The slide projector...
Let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, poor Jessie. She had a lot of shit going on with her. Okay, this opens something. Oop, that's gonna alert a lot of enemies, for sure. Okay, that goes into there, but I still wasn't quite down with this one out here. I do see something here on this very trippy part of the building. Yeah, it's one hell of a screenshot though. Pretty cool. Oh, but I did miss something under here. Okay, there we go, got it. Another Bright Falls thing. Hold on, I need to read this. Okay, if I can press the right fucking buttons. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She had signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during this manifestation. At least we know that she is at least alive in the real world. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls events are FBI agent, Special Agent Robert Nightingale. Oh no, Nightingale was the one that was an arsehole, right? And Dr. Emil Hartman. I know Emil Hartman died to, like, the darkness or whatnot, so... Okay, refer to the Creator's Dilemma and the file will read the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of the subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential peri-utilitarian. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor peri-utilitarian sensitivity, placed under indefinite surveillance. A monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. All very interesting. I like it. Okay, well anyway, let's go this way.
I studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Yep, and of course there are enemies. Hey, take this one. I'm not interested in that, but we managed to get him. Okay, work chat about a dead dog. No, I definitely don't want to read about that. It's very right there. Okay, we need to find a way to get in there, I guess, but I do find a collectible in here. Not only just one of these things. Grab that. Grab as much material as I can. Ooh, elevator. Assuming that's what I need to take down, but there is a door over here. Yay, another note. Look at AWE shipping manifest. Doesn't sound that overly exciting. Okay, and that was it for in here. Okay, well, guess we head for the elevator now. Okay, we're going to the transit corridor. Yes. Oh, for God's sake, really? Do you really not know how to use the elevator and just press the button yourself and go whatever? Maybe the person who was in there did try to get in the elevator and it just became a hiss. Anyway, let's go down.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Only one of us got lucky enough that we didn't have to deal with it. Yeah, here we are. Okay, that was them dealt with. Okay, I need to do the control point. Get this room back to somewhat normal. Much better. Okay, so we're going now.
We're going back home.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
Of course we are.
Yeah.
It started there, and it's never gone away.
Yeah, but first... Can I... Oh, I can't do my... I want to check out my new outfit. Ooh, a level 6 clearance door that I can get through. Oh, man. Okay, can't go through there. I can get through here because I have the I took the pill. Okay, so I now know I can get through these areas. Okay, cool. Yeah, where the hell are we now? Oh, we are at the turntable. Okay, it's this thing over here. There's a couple of branching things as well.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel.
you know, I could just float around. Kill things.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Oh, there's one of those guys down here too. Of course there is. Yeah, fuck off. Please, I shall not do that then. There, much better. Okay, now we need to figure out how to turn these things. Road operations. That seems like a place I can get it. Okay, let's have a look. This isn't gonna really help me, but I'll grab it anyway. Okay, well, up the stairs it is then. Okay, more mode. That's what we need. Ooh. Notes. Work chat about teeth. Ooh. Button. Let's see what this does.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Fucking course it is. Please don't tell me it's the same blockage that we had before with the sewers. I very much not want to deal with that. Okay, come on, let's see what's fucking blocking it. It's definitely not you. Oh great, another one! Of course there's a fucking another one. Oh, it's these things. There we go.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Yep, and there's someone over this side, because I remember blowing these up last time. There we go. There is a thing over here. Okay, let's go. Oh, that should just get over here. Yeah, that's just where we came from. Okay, don't know what's with the weird noises. There's that thing. time I see one of them, there's always a secret. It's only because the thing pops up, a little icon. Otherwise, I would not know the thing was here. Okay, well, anyway, you should stop getting distracted and continue on with the mission. Why do I get the feeling that something's gonna jump out behind one of these things? Be a perfect time to bring out a scare or something. What did I just say? Oh, great, you guys! It's been a while since we dealt with one of you. I see you right there. Come on. Seriously, one shot? Not easy. Okay, well, just making sure I don't miss any secrets. It seems to like hiding them in every corner. So yeah, every time I see one of those things, I need to look out for them. Because there's always guaranteed a wolf. Oh. Okay, I guess we go this way. This way it is. Okay, what else are you gonna throw at me? Anything new or just same old things? But yeah, are we gonna get to fly the plane? Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be sick as shit. But I'm guessing not. Be too fun. But yeah, I figured that'd be one of those around because I did see these. God damn it. You were supposed to go in the square, not in the other box. There. Okay, where's the other cube then? Oh, right here. And I'm just trying everything in the way. There we go. Okay, don't know what that does for us. Oh, elevator. Oh, there's a third cube down here to find, that's why. Okay, on, there's this door that is open. Aha, and there's our final cube. I was wondering where it'd be. Let's grab those. Take this out with me. Okay, I just overload the system. Okay, well... guess we're going up. Got an update on that. Oh great, more people. Okay, don't mind me. Just stay away from my thing to recharge. Triple kill. Hell yeah. Oh great, one of you guys is left. Hey, over here. Aim at the enemies, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Okay, we're doing something up here. Button? No button. I did see the other thing that I could pick up here. And another thing over here. Oh, my weapons mods are full now. Okay, well, time to clear it out. Okay, that is all cleared out. Okay, was there any point coming up here? Must have been. Oh, maybe go over this way. Just gotta check these rooms though, just in case. It's very bright. Oh, hi. Easy. Okay, do I... Oh, button is over here. Okay, well... Got a tape to listen to.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29
we get to hear
years
one of the
shining a
America
light in the
Overnight
shadows.
This creepy ambience.
To cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Interesting. Very interesting. No way to stop these creepy noises. It's kind of annoying me. Also, another note about ordinary. I'm guessing we're about to get another thing.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause And what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct? A reflection? A projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
Get the feeling that a lot of die trying. A lot more than the answers you gained, so. Oh. There you go, what I was making notice. Time to finally get the wires. Yeah. Taken care of. And we'll get this control point. Okay, I got an achievement for 25 control points. Hell yeah. I'm going off. Open another tape.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18. 42.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Well, Rick Carla then. What's another thing over here? Another Ordinary. Okay, well, we still got the points. I might upgrade some of my stuff. Okay, what are the weapons that I've got right now? The Charge and the Shatter, because those are the two that I use the most. And I don't quite have enough for the Charge. But I now have a second slot for this one. Projectiles 5, that's the highest thing I got for that one. Damage while no health. Okay, what's the one that I got right now? Just extra damage. might do damage while on low health. We'll do that one. How's this? Painting. Okay, let's continue on. Another note. Another one up here. And a button for me to press. Yay!
Let's see what they have on Ordinary.
Yes, let's see.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
The dump. Okay, that's kinda cool. They've done it like a miniature model thing. Can I? Oh, I can actually walk out here. Okay, well. What do I do with this newfound knowledge? I can climb on top of it. Okay, so we have stage 1 here. Stage 2. Oh yeah, stage 3 is over here. Are there any other stages? Oh yeah, stage 4. Okay. Don't know if I need to keep that in mind or not. Okay, that was weird. Only when I passed like this before. Take these trees. Take this grenade. Oh great, it's one of you guys. That's where the grenade came from.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Maybe. Maybe that's why we need to go this way. Carry spot. Oh, and another tape to listen to.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Wait,
Yes.
Thomas Zane?
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
Think
I
we heard
looked the
that.
poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No.
Okay, parents,
Dylan's
yes,
not
maybe Dylan isn't.
That's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris.
She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Yeah, and look where that led us. It turns out everything we thought was a conspiracy is real, so... Yeah, suck on that, psychiatrist. This gives off very backroom vibes. Definitely getting a lot more. Kind of downward reading now, so I'm just kind of gonna leave that for future me to read. You know what also gives me vibes of this area? A Gmod office map. Ooh. Those giant Toblerones. I never really found them, but kind of what makes me think of. Yeah, right.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing.
Yeah.
Pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, well, that's the FBC for you. Okay, well... Oh yeah, another note. That we will read leaders. Okay, let me guess, it's gonna be one of those balls there? There is plenty of enemies on this ship. Plenty of stuff to go around.
We should check that lab.
Like, I need a breather first, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That was something. Okay, let's have a look-see.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.